Yeah, but most parents don't let their kids make decisions on design,
Yeah, they made sure to let us know.
We had like a really big opinion. We had a really, really big opinion.
Well, more not so an opinion. They were just wrong about things.
Even though our parents we're right. We're older than you.
We're older than you. We have more knowledge and wisdom.
We got 3 against 2 here.
Yeah, 3 against 2. What are they gonna do about it?
Well, we have triplets. We have 2 boys and a girl. They're 12 years old now. And they grew up in our old house. So this is a new place for us.
We keep our kids very involved, maybe to a fault. So, we went around and we looked at all different kinds of styles of homes. And
I wanted a West Indies style house.
And I wanted it to look like a Key West chillin', a flip-flop kind of vibe. Well, we wanted to be that house. We wanted to be the house that all the kids wanted to come to.
Yeah.
And we have definitely achieved that. Maybe a little more than we wanted because they're always here.
Yeah.
Always overnights and parties and all that kind of stuff. They get along, very well at times, and they...
Don't you just hate it when people walk like this? They can't stop walking like this and then they push you in the walls. This, actually our old house used to be here and we knocked it down and built a new house. So what happened was we sprayed the little shells onto the stucco and then we bought bigger shells and seahorses and starfish and sand dollars and we hand placed them into the stucco while it was wet.
And as you can see over here, there's a sand dollar right here.
As you come through the front door, we wanted to make sure you could see the water. And I love the color turquoise, and we definitely wanted to have blues and turquoise and greens in the house.
We had a big debate on this, and I didn't like it, he didn't like it.
I was on the edge about it.
And our parents loved it, but we said absolutely no, but they still got it anyways.
When you come through our front door and you look to the left, the room is called a sanctuary.
She named it that, which is beautiful.
So before all this went in, it was just wood, and we wrote on the wood.
Yeah, we wrote our family members, our grandma, grandpa, other grandma, our nana, my grandpa's sister.
Didn't you put a bottle in the wall here?
That's in the stairway. There's a bottle in the stairway.
That he threw in the wall.
Because I saw it on a show, Fixer Upper. Because our parents used to love that show, and then we used to love
300 hours of it.
Yeah.
This is a chandelier.
So there's this little red guy in here. He represents our grandpa, and then the chandelier represents the world.
Unity, between the world.
We didn't really know what our style was for art because we're Home Depot girls.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, we've never really done anything that was so,
We never had real art.
So anyway, we had to figure out what our art style was because we really didn't know.
No person is gonna want to live in an ugly house, so we might as well make sure it's not ugly. We kind of have to give them hints on a good idea,
and then they think it's their idea.
Yeah, and then it's not their idea.
Then they add to it.
Then they add ugly stuff to it.
No, but it would look better with
It would
this.
look so much better if we had a dill pickle swing.
When you come into our house and you go to the right is our dining room. So we have had so many dinners around that table that there was no way we were getting rid of it, even though it didn't kind of go with the style of this house anymore.
All right, now we're going into the dining room.
We don't really dine here, it's for family gatherings.
It's the adult table.
Yeah, it's the adult table.
Yeah.
So we had this redone. It was an orange before.
Yeah.
You could still see some of the orange in some of them.
And Nana and Susie and Uncle Al gave us that as a housewarming gift. I'm actually pretty sure it's a wine jug.
That's a better idea, aren't you?
No.
That's Gabby's turn now.
This was our grandfather's grandma clock. This was his dad's, I think, too. Mm-hmm. So it's getting passed down to our generations.
Can we
now I'm comfortable.
Oh, okay, now you're gonna have to get uncomfortable. Wait. So when we do this, usually this is my couch.
This is my movie spot.
Mine, you mean? No.
You know, it's funny, Jake said something to us once. Do you remember when he said this? He said, Mom, I want to make sure that if somebody comes to our house and they're in a tuxedo, they're comfortable. And if they want to take their shirt off and jump on the couch, they're comfortable. That's what I want us to build. He nailed it, because that's what we really tried to create.
Well, we wanted a big open area, but we didn't want it so big that it lost the feeling of warmth.
Because this is where we live. So we really wanted this to be comfortable and casual, but yet have some style. You know, we picked the fabrics on the couches with Franco. It's all custom. The details, every detail, his attention to detail is just amazing. And it just comes together. You can jump on the couch and chill and lay down and whatnot, but you can also sit and have wine and talk to people, and it just kind of accomplishes all the different vibes that we wanted to get.
It's got great energy and great flow to accommodate, you know, the 5 of us or 20 of us. Like, it's really comfortable to entertain our family and guests, and you know, the kitchen.
The kitchen
is the hangout. Like at our party or for our housewarming party, the kitchen was like packed with people. It was designed that way, so that there could be plenty of flow all around the kitchen.
What a godsend. My goodness, I can't even imagine this process without Franco and what he brought to the table for us. You know, he was so specific as to delve into how do we live when we cook. Like, you know, how much space is there between the refrigerator and the island and the stove and the oven and the island and the sink and the pantry, and you know, how exactly is that going to work for us? And his attention to detail on making sure that it was comfortable was really remarkable. Things we never thought of that became really instrumental to the functionality and use of our house. It was really, really cool.
This is the kitchen. We eat and cook.
They cook, I eat.
Yeah, we cook with our grandmother the most. We cook chicken piccata, meatball subs, like a cream sauce for chicken Alfredo.
No, it's not. It's called spaghetti.
Yeah, we have a cream sauce for chicken Alfredo, and we have
It's delicious.
spaghetti. We have a cream sauce
spaghetti.
and a red sauce. And a red sauce. We have
And a red sauce.
both of those.
I put chocolate and whipped cream inside my pancakes and waffles.
That's not fair.
Franco really helped tweak some of the decisions we were making in the kitchen with particularly the arch. I wanted the brick, but we had to be careful to not make it look too Italian or too heavy. So he definitely designed a coastal arch rather than a Mediterranean style arch.
So at first we didn't like the brick at all. Like we thought it was gonna look like a complete pizza kitchen.
Yeah, pizza kitchen. Now I realize that I was just dumb
love
for
it.
thinking
It's
that because it
amazing.
looks so pretty. Like it looks like a magazine could just take a picture of this and
It wouldn't be anything
It
special
wouldn't
if
be-
it didn't have the brick. I made it position.
The kids' rooms are upstairs. You get to the top, you turn the corner, and the first door on your right is our daughter Gabriella's room.
This is my room. This is where my friends sleep when they come over, and I kind of just chill up here and do my homework. And they have mirrors in them. You can jump up and down and see yourself in the mirror.
Okay, now this is the best room in the house. And this bed, I picked this out like the second day I heard we were building a new house. And my mom wanted to put a circle window in there. I just didn't like it at all. It was just, bleh.
All right, this is my room. These are just names separating mine and Jake's room. So this is my room. It's not normally this clean, I'll admit. I love the number 3. That's like my number for soccer. And then my favorite soccer team, Manchester United. I have those bed sheets. So I got a bigger room, a bigger bathroom, and I got a porch, which is, it's my escape route. So when I'm older, I can like sneak off to parties.
This lanai area that Franco designed for us is actually really my favorite spot in the entire house. Although I have so many favorites, but if I had to pick, it would be that. And in the morning, what do we love to do out there in the morning when it was cooler out?
Yeah, when it was cooler, we had it all open, and we would just sit outside every morning and leave these open, and the dogs would come in and out.
And the fireplace is going, and we're having our coffee, and we look at each other and go,
Like, is this
"Do we
real?
really?
Yeah,
Do we
yeah."
really live here? Is this really ours?" Like, it's just crazy.
As you enter our master bedroom, the first thing you're going to notice is our ceiling. So Franco, right off the bat, picked this gorgeous wood for us and drew that detail on the inside. And it was spectacular.
Just
so many
the right
nights
decision.
before we go to sleep, one of the last things we'll say is like, look at this ceiling. Don't you just love this ceiling? I mean, it's just really, it's special.
So when you enter into our master bathroom, I believe that we really created a spa feeling. She picked a tile that she fell in love with. Franco loved it, we're all good, but then we don't buy it. Then when we're ready, we go back to get it, they don't have any. And it's gonna take 8 or 9 weeks to get the tile in, and we couldn't do that. We really had to scramble, and he ended up creating another look with the same tile, with less of one tile and more of another, but he made lemonade out of lemons in this situation that we got ourselves into. It was just amazing.
So we know Franco through our parents' friends, and then we went to Italy with them.
I said I will pay you a milkshake a day for you to come in to help me design my
No,
room.
we gave him a piece of pizza.
Well, and I said milkshake,
yeah.
right?
He took him out for a milkshake.
And we made crepes.
Crepes. They say craps. They're craps.
Crepes.
We have a saying in this house, right? We're like, look where we live.
Yeah.
That's something that the kids will say, it's something that we will say regularly, look where we live.
You wake up and you like open the blinds and you look out and you see nature, and like even the landscaping that we chose has memories. Like there's a jacaranda tree for my grandpa, there's gardenia trees for her dad.
My Italian grandfather had a saying, and he said, I don't have the tongue to thank God. I don't have the tongue to thank God.